This may or may not be working. I'll have to pull up the old YouTube thing here and see if we are finally live right now. This is my first time doing this, I guess. Never done a live stream before, so you can understand why this is just so confusing for me. Yeah, so now just trying to get everybody to come back over here. Yeah, okay. What's up, Phil? Yeah, okay. Sorry, guys. Yeah, what a joke. I can hear you. Okay, good, good. O'Malley's, what's going on, man? Yeah, holy cow. What a mess. 514, oh boy. He's here. Everybody can hear me. All systems go, I guess is what we're going with right now. Yeah, I don't know how that got so screwed up just now. Because usually what we do is we schedule these live streams through this like third party broadcasting system. And I don't know, it just did another update, and I don't know if the dates got screwed up in it, so it like rearranged the dates for some reason. I don't know. That was weird. That was super weird. Um, but what's up, everybody? Obviously, as you can see here, Adam ditched me. Not only does he ditch all of us at Reptile shows, he ditches me on Reptiles Unplugged. So here I am. You only get to see my pretty face today. Joel, as usual, Reptiles Unplugged. But no, he is super busy trying to move in and do all of the nuances that is home ownership. So I decided that we could cut him a little slack tonight and just have my ugly mug on here talking about nothing and hanging out for a minute while we get ready to announce our next guest. So hopefully Adam will be at that interview. That would be great, right? But in the meantime, how's everybody else doing tonight? Got Cusco in the house, a Cusco. We got a Cusco in the house. Yeah, third Coast Ball Pythons here. Gary, nice to have you. Um, yeah, so what a week already, right? This is already starting out great. Yeah, I don't know how they got screwed up. Next episode special guest is Adam. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, our next guest will be Adam from Beach Bum Exotics. He is a heck of a guy. He's working with really cool projects. He sort of is in and out. He's a low key guy. Doesn't do a whole lot of social media anymore because he's busy all the time now and all this stuff. But no, yeah, yeah, you would have co-hosted. No, Adam out of here. At least he knows how to say my name. Yes. Sorry, Brian. Sorry. I'll do better next time. Melinda, well, glad you have here. Glad to have you here. This is a bit of a goofy area these Wednesdays. Usually is Adam and I, my co-host, but he's obviously not here today. So it's these intermission periods obviously don't usually add a lot of content to the table, but it's always fun to do these like intermittent areas here where we can actually like announce our next guest, and then that way too we don't run out of people to talk to. So that's another plan of attack for us. But hey, we're all busy. I know, man. I agree. Everybody's busy right now, right? So why can't Adam show up? Yeah, and now like this awkward lag that's on YouTube that I don't know what is being asked or said, and then I'm like 15 seconds behind. So then I'm like replying to people after it's been, I don't know, gone in chat. So that's always what is nice about having two people doing this is you can kind of banter off each other and kind of like negate that downtime. But yeah, Arlington. Brian, are you going? Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of people going to Arlington. I've never been to Arlington. I really want to go. I don't even know when it is. I think it's sometime in February. Um, Reggie's going. Will's going. Yeah, that's exciting, man. I've always wanted to go to that show. That's like one of my. No Arlington. Yeah, bummer. Yeah, taking applications. Yeah, send the applications to Adam's Instagram, Beach Bum Exotics, and let him know that his seat is going to be filled soon. BBN, what's up, man? Earthquakes, dude. I'm glad to see you out and about, man. That's some scary stuff over there in Puerto Rico. Yeah, it's 2 weeks out. Okay. Ugh, I feel like I need to be responsible and not go. Um, I have a decent sized test coming up at the end of February on the 22nd that I really should be studying for. So it's 14th to 15th. It's Valentine's Day also. That's super convenient. Yeah, that's kind of a cool question about the freedom breeders. Same thing, but the 18, right? Yeah, see, I'm the same place. I'll for sure be at the Tinley October show. Obviously, like I have to go to that. See, and that's small town. That's exactly kind of where I'm at too. Is if I'm responsible and I stop going to all these freaking reptile shows, I could buy a pretty decent animal from that. But where's the fun in that, right? The fun in this is going to all the reptile shows and hanging out. Nerd. Thanks, thanks, thanks for that. I'm thinking Tinley, Pomona. Yeah, I'll for sure be at Pomona. Pomona's a ton of fun. I feel like it's a must go, especially for like the West Coast shows. It's huge. What's up, Herbert Hollow? How you doing? Not going is irresponsible. You know what, Will? I think you're probably right on that. Actually, I think even Miguel's going to that one. So that would be fun too. I haven't seen him in a while. Brian, did you ever say if you're going or not? Did I miss that in chat? Yeah, it's a secret. That's how we're curious of is what are you planning on? Atlanta show. What is the Atlanta show, Reggie? Is that like a herp show or an R? I don't think it's an NARBC. I'd like to like one year go to like a show a month and like do like a series of like doing a show a month or something like that. Like that one guy who did 50 Ironmans in 50 days or whatever, the Iron Cowboy. I realize the comparison is super similar to going to reptile shows and drinking with your friends, but I still like. I think that would be so cool to do like just a show a month all around the nation. Like travel to every state, go to every show. 50 shows, right? 50 shows, 50 days, right? See you there. Yeah, I'll see you there, Will. I'll be there. Yeah, Philip, that makes sense too. Save those vacation days for all these reptile shows. Is a Repticon. Okay. Yeah, I thought it might have been a Repticon. Yeah, I've never been. There's a Repticon here in Arizona that doesn't do. I feel like as good as the other show here. I can't remember who runs the other show or what that's called, but it's like in the same building and it's like a few weeks away from each other. So like I don't know. It's just I feel like they stack up too many shows in a row here. O'Malley's, what's going on, dude? Good to have you here. Yeah, dude, the Freedom Beater 1040. That's sweet, man. Gary, that's a great rack. Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for this year though. I think the breeding season is going to be cool, and it's crazy. Like I was talking to Adam about this. I'm just going to bring Adam up since he's not here. But we were talking about how like it's almost like ball pythons are at a point where it's like buying a new TV, right? Like you buy this epic new TV, and literally in 3 to 4 months, it's completely out of date. And I feel like that's like the speed that ball pythons are going at right now. So I just like this year already blew me away, and I know this coming year or this past year, and then now I know this coming year is just going to be even crazier, you know. So that's what's exciting about like those later date Tinleys, like the Arlington that's closer to Tinley, the CRB up there. I like the winter shows a little more than this time. I feel like these shows. So I feel like it's like an awkward time between hatch dates and stuff like that. But I certainly do want to go to Arlington. I just don't know if I'll be there, man. I don't know if I'll be there. I save 6 days to vend and visit expos, right? No go on the Arlington 514, man. Khalil, bummer, bummer. What about when's the? Isn't there the Arlington in like November or October or something like that, just before Tinley or just after Tinley or something? I feel like there's another Arlington. I could be making a huge mistake there. Yeah, well, if you're only going to go to one show a year, Tinley's the one to go to for sure. I feel like it's the premier show right now. Herbert's Hollow, heck yeah, dude, a 50 slot. That's legit. October, okay. Arlington and Tinley, September, October or September. Arlington, September. Okay, that makes yeah. I don't know. It's around then. I know it's around then. Chicago's October, right? Okay. Um, Everyone come to March Tinley. Gosh, March Tinley. See, I could actually probably do March Tinley. I could probably do March Tinley. I know it has the rap of not being as good as the October one. But for me, really, I mean, I guess the other side of this is the only reason I really go, which I'm sure is like a lot of you that are watching this, is I'd literally just go to hang out with my friends. We could literally just all set a date and just meet in any random location, and I would probably go there and just hang out with everybody and just have a good time. There doesn't even necessarily have to be snakes around, though the snakes are a perk. Going to the March Tinley, Reptile Show Overload. Yeah, Nussman, you're gonna do both. Okay. Yeah, there's a cool question, Reggie. Who's all working with sunsets right now? Sunsets have came down to a still super expensive price, but I would say, obviously in comparison to the $30,000, $50,000 they used to be, reasonable as far as like a big investment for a recessive. There's a fire sunset on Morph Market right now that's insane. Like, I thought fire. I remember, I believe it was in one of Brian Cusco's old interviews with Ben Rennick. He showed a fire sunset, and I thought that thing was gorgeous. And I had never seen one since. But Designer Reptiles, I think that's his name. That's the person. That's the reptile company. Just posted that on Morph Market. That thing is flipping legit. I'm pumped to see that. Colorado, going in March. Dale, yeah. Arlington, Texas, February 15th, 16th. Tinley Park, March 14th. Arlington, Texas, September 26th. Tinley, October 11th. Right, there you go. Whammy. Gary coming in for the win. If it fits, it ships. Yeah, Herbert's Hollow. I mean, 4 to 5 grand. That's like still like that's some silly money to be throwing at snakes. But I'll tell you what, Chase. Yeah, Chase. I thought it was Chase, but I didn't want to screw that up. But yeah, Chase has those fire sunsets. He also has a super fire het sunset female for sale that would be legit. Like never get a normal sunset out of that. Yeah, Reggie, that's tough, man. When I was talking to the question is, I'm debating on if I'm going to be buying a male or female sunset between the two. And I feel like that's tough because male obviously is ready sooner so you can get your double hets going if you want to put it into that kind of stuff. Um, but it's always nice to start with those females. I remember talking to Justin about that a long time ago, like going male or female when you first get into a project, and he always recommended getting females first because you'll have the female ready, and then you can always put that into something, right? But with the recesses and stuff like that, I think it just is depending on where you want to go with it. Yeah, male, because you can take that male and instantly start going down that double recessive route, and I feel like that's the name of the game right now. Yeah, Dave Levison. Yeah, Dale, you'll have acids this year. That's rad, dude. Khalil, right? $600 tonight. Tesla. That's insane. This isn't snake related at all, but arguably buying these reptiles can be easily looked at by purchasing stock, and Tesla is rocketing. I have a buddy right now that's sitting at plus $1,500 on an option contract for Tesla, but that's neither here or there. So I don't know. I saw that today though. That's crazy. $600. It was at $230, like $189 4 months ago. Ridiculous. Ray, what's going on, my brother? Yeah, okay. So before I just keep ranting on about things that don't matter, next week's interview, I'm actually really excited about this. And speaking of sunsets, the guy is working with some pretty next level sunset combos. We will be hosting next week, same time, same place. Hopefully, Adam will be in an appearance. Bob Vu from Bob's Balls. But yeah, I'm super excited to have him on. He like R&B Reptiles did a tour of his facility. Dude, the animals he has over there is absolutely ridiculous. Like just ludicrous. The genes he's working with. He has a new gene called the Voodoo, I believe is what he is going to call it. If I am not mistaken, I have been mistaken before in my life. But really interesting stuff. Super excited to have him. The just I don't know, super pumped to have on there. Like the sunset stuff he's starting to work with, and the sunset stuff he currently has, like blew me away. Like I didn't even know some of those combos with sunset were already out, and he has like adult females in them. So it's I don't know. I'm super excited to dive into that. He's a cool guy too. So yeah, super excited to have him on here. Jared, we got Jared on here. What's up, man? Yeah, Jared's giving away a crazy snake. You guys will have to hit him up on Instagram and find that out. I believe Will was the first person to spill the beans on the snake he's giving away, so you'll have to go over there and check that out. Yeah, Dale. I feel like I've never met him in person, but I've talked to him a fair amount on Instagram and stuff like that, and super excited to have him on. I think it's gonna be a ton of fun. Dude knows so much too, so definitely a cool guy to pick their brain with. Yeah. The Cypress red stripe stuff he was showing off too. I really like that complex. I think that's gonna be. I think it's already big, but I think it's gonna be a really big gene to see, especially in like recessives, like a Cypress red stripe clown. All that stuff. I think is I don't know. It's gonna be cool. I believe his Instagram is just Bob's Balls. Let me pull that out really quick. If I would have been a little more prepared, I would have had that ready. But as you saw earlier, our yeah Bob's dot balls on Instagram. Jesse, yeah, absolutely. I'm obsessed with Sunset. It's so cool. It's the coolest thing to me. I love it. I think it's so sick. I think it's gonna be. I think there's room for it. There's room for Sunset to be so much better. I guess. I mean, so little has been done with it. It's obviously it's very expensive how it is, but I think when the price comes down to that like $2,000, $1,500 area, I think we're gonna start seeing some insane Sunset stuff. So that's what I'm looking forward to. We got Renowned in the house now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Everybody stop. Everybody stop talking about him. He was Nick was doing some pretty cool stuff last week. I'm excited to see some footage that's going to come out from that. Yeah, Nick, dude, go to dinner. Go to dinner. What are you doing? Jesse and Brian are hungry. Yeah, okay. So also, I know we just mentioned it, but Bob Vu from Bob's Balls will be next week on Wednesday. DG Sunsets. Dude, DG Sunsets are going to be cool. I'm going to come out and say it, though. I honestly, I feel like the Hypo Sunsets might be better than the DG Sunsets. I feel like Sunset's working really good with brighter jeans and darker jeans. Like black pastel hypos look so cool, right? And I feel like the sunset and the black pastel hypos are like similar. And I feel like that was just kind of like scratching the surface on what hypo can do. Like hypo sunset inchies, like Brian was saying, inchy sunsets. Like that's going to be crazy. I don't know. Yeah, I think there's some work there. Orange Dream sunsets, I think are going to be really, really next level too. Um, Sunset Lab. See, the thing is if Sunset is what we think it is, Sunset Lavenders might give us a red snake, which would be insane. So we'll see. I know there's some people already working on that, so I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see that combo. If it doesn't, then it's just going to look like a lavender with probably a sunset pattern. Joel's coming out. So that's really what this is about. Yeah, that's why Adam didn't want to be on here because he just felt too awkward. But oh my gosh, I know, I knew everybody's gonna get on me for the DG comment, the blasphemy. I know, man. Um, yeah, yeah. I think I think and I will love and accept to be wrong, but I think it might be too nice. The DG sunsets might be too clean. Yeah, dude, I need to do a tour de SoCal, North Cal. I've already done the SoCal stuff. I've never gone to Northern California. Well, one time I went to San Francisco when I was a kid, but I've never been I've never been up that way, and I really want to go see the Freedom Breeder facility or something like that. Check out that little hoopty. But dude, scales super. Yeah, Sunset Super Mandarin, Super Orange Dream. Yeah, I'm excited to see Mandarin and Orange Dream mixed together and see really what comes out of that. I think that'll be either bonkers or just really good. It'll be one or the other. It's not going to be bad. It will not be bad. Sunset Genetic Stripe, Reggie, dude, I agree. I think that will be rad. Sunset OD Genetic Stripe, I think will be really, really cool. Sunset Hypo better than Sunset GG. Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Will. It'll be too nice. It'll be so nice. It'll take away from how cool Sunset is. Super black, super black pastel Sunset Lavender. There could be a really good chance of that. It really just is going to depend on what Sunset and Lavender do together. But yeah, super blacks. Um, Dude, super blackhead Sunset Lavender. That could be crazy. The Jimi Hendrix Acid Highway. Acid Highways would be really cool. Scales, I completely agree. The red and orange, man. That's where it's at. I think For me, that's the coolest color in ball pythons. Xanthics are really cool, obviously. But I just love like the oranges and reds, like that rust color, like what yellow belly and clown do together. I think is so pretty. Just stuff like that. So I feel like sunset just like has that flavor to it a little bit, but I just don't think we've unlocked it. Yeah, I've never done a live stream really by myself, and as it turns out, it's not that hard. So maybe why do we even need Adam? I guess is the other question. Dude, you know what? I've been really getting into just super inchies. Super inchies all by themselves, I think are so cool. Super inchy clowns, I think, dude, they've been around forever, right? But they're so epic. Dude, I'm loving super inchy stuff right now. I've been really, really, really looking at that and getting into it. I think it's, I don't know, like inchy never, I don't know, like you never don't want inchy in anything, like inchy and pied, inchy and clown, inchy and sunset. Like I've never really seen inchy DGs. I've never seen anything inchy and hypo. I have a couple of those. They're great. Jared, dude, I don't think I'm going to the Arlington show. Um, this coming up, I don't think I can, man. I think I think there's a better chance I can make it to the March Tinley. I've never done the March Tinley. I think that still might be kind of cool. I will for sure be doing the Arlington in September. I think is when we just decided that was because I really want to go to Arlington. I've never actually visited Texas. I've driven through it a few times to go racing, but I've never actually like been there, hung out, and like seen Texas. So I think that would be a ton of fun. Texas is like one of those states I would consider living in, other than Arizona, to be honest. So I'd really like to go there. I mean, Chip and Joe live there from. Why am I blanking on this? Magnolia Farms, the HGTV show, Fixer Upper or something like that. Fixer Upper, Shiplap. They always work with us. Shiplap, dude. That's where I want to go. Actually, might apply to law school in Waco or at Baylor. So maybe I'll be moving to Texas at some point. Yeah, dude. Herper's Hollow, yeah. Super inchy red stripe crown would be insane. Super inchy, super pastel champagne, yeah, right? Jared, it is good. It is good. I think Arizona's better, but we can agree to disagree on that one. Nick, find me a law school up in California. I'll go up there. Yeah, isn't Baylor out by Waco? I don't know my Texas landscape that well. It's a big state. There's a lot going on there. A lot of open range, right? No way. You're just in Waco. That's crazy. Did you go to Magnolia Farms? Small town? No way. Jared is right. I don't know, man. We can pretty much do anything we want in Arizona. It's pretty nice. We couldn't have hedgehogs there for a while, but we can now. Dude, that'll be my problem. Coming there saying Texas is not as good. That's what I'm gonna do. That's the only reason I'm gonna go to Arlington show. I'm gonna wear a big Arizona flag shirt, walk around Texas Reptile show in Arlington. Are you vending in Feb? Yeah. Oh, Will, you're gonna vend? You're gonna vend the March? I didn't. I forgot, or I didn't know. It's either one of those two. I knew and then forgot, or didn't know and didn't know that you were vending. But I feel like for some reason I knew you were vending the Tinley show. Dude, that's exciting. That kind of makes me want to go even more now. if you're vending. Only if Khalil vends as well. Yeah, so the season for me is going great, Bods. Starting to get some building behavior, I guess, in bull wraps and stuff like that. I feel like it's just everything kind of picks up here really at the end of February. So I yeah, I think it'll be good. But we have had 3 locks now for 3 months with the double het sunset pieds. So, dude, those sunset pieds are going to be better than sunset clown. You heard it here first. I know there's a bunch of other people coming with that project, so I think this year we will for sure see sunset pieds on the table. If not from me, from somebody. Super excited for that because I think, dude, that snake's gonna be rad. Yeah, okay, that works, Cleo. Wear your shirt. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, are you gonna vend October? Yeah, because I don't think Nick can come to the March show. Anybody that's just new to jumping into, I just want to do a little quote again, real quick. A little shout out. Bob's Balls, Bob Vu will be our next guest this time next Wednesday. We are debating if we are going to have Adam on the channel anymore. So if you would like to send your resumes to Adam's Instagram to try and be our next co-host, that will be great. Let him know that his seat is available. Sonny, yeah, yeah. Reggie's Urban Jungle talked about thoughts on hybrids. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of snake hybrids, but it's not that I don't like hybrids because my macaw is a hybrid, so I don't really care either way. But there's just so many cool things to do with just ball pythons that keeps me occupied enough. Yeah, he is doing a really cool raffle for the Australian fires. If you want to jump over there to his YouTube channel, I saw that over there. And I believe you basically, you PayPal him the money for the raffle, and then he's donating all the proceeds to the Australian fires, which is really cool. Yeah, dude is really cool. I'm bummed I've never met him in person because I feel like he'd be fun. Okay, well, I've been sitting here for roughly 33 minutes talking about nothing. So we usually like to keep these Wednesdays nice and short, Adam and I. So blah 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 blah. No, I'm just kidding. But dude, show you some snakes. I was just about to wrap it up, man. I don't even have any cool snakes here to show. Yeah, I don't know. I would have to get up and walk out there. It just seems sketchy. I'd fall down halfway through. Um, I'll show you some snakes next Wednesday. I actually fed everybody last night, and I don't really like messing with the babies when they're fat from a rat. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. Just me sitting here now, just grasping for straws. But thank you all so much for tuning in and sticking around this long. I really appreciate it. In a world of plenty, we are glad you are here with us. This is this is actually pretty fun by myself, just reading chat and actually having a conversation. Maybe we aren't gonna have Adam on again, right? I don't know. I feel like this went pretty good. Um, yeah, thanks, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Nick, for having my back, dude. I'm already taken by Renowned. Um, but all right, everybody, thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And if I can figure out how to actually stop this live stream, I'm going to go ahead and do it. But next week, Bob Vu from Bob's Balls will be on this channel. Bring some questions. Dude knows a lot, has some crazy projects, and let's show him some love. So thank you all. I really appreciate it. You guys have a great night.